Hello students, welcome to this online course of Water Resource Engineering. I am Ghansham Bhushan, Assistant Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering. So hope you all are doing well. So till now we have seen in the previous lecture what is irrigation actually, the definition of irrigation, why in a country like India we need irrigation, what are the advantages of irrigation like increase in food production, optimum benefits, elimination of mixed cropping, generation of hydroelectric power, domestic water supply, etc. After that, we have seen the disadvantages or the ill effects of irrigation. So, today we are going to start a new topic which is types of irrigation. Okay, so as the irrigation is a science, depending upon the various requirements, depending upon the various conditions, we have to select the suitable type of irrigation which will be beneficial and economical for the farmer, for the government, and this is all depending upon the requirement and the money involved. Okay, so broadly irrigation may be classified into two subcategories. Okay, first is surface irrigation and second one is subsurface irrigation. So there are basically two types. One is subsurface and other one is subsurface. In irrigation, what is the main purpose? The main purpose is to provide the water to the plants. So plants actually roots are the one roots are the part of plants which are absorbing water and using the water, the nutrients present in the water for the growth of the plant. So either we can apply the water on the surface. So this is ground surface. So let us say this is any crop. So this is the root. So we have to provide water here. Okay. So one way is to apply water on the ground surface. So water will seep into this is soil, and from here water through roots it will go into the various parts of the plant. Or the other method is we can directly apply the water to the roots. Directly we can apply water into the roots. So this is termed as surface, this is termed as subsurface. Means sub means below the surface, ground surface. We are providing below the ground surface water. Okay, so let us see what are these types. So when the water is available, when the water is available at a higher level, where at a higher level, and it is supposed it is supplied to lower level. So water is present at higher level, and where we have to supply it at a lower level by the mere action of gravity. Okay, then this is called flow irrigation. In flow irrigation, what is happening? Water is flowing under the action of gravity, because if water is, this is, let us say, field, and water is available here, so this is all water, so this water can flow. This is at a height, let's say h. So if water is available at a higher level than where it is required, so it will automatically flow under the what? Gravity. So this type of flow irrigation is termed as flow irrigation. Okay, but if the reverse is there, if the water is lifted up by some mechanical or manual means, such as, what can be these means? Such as by pumps, etc., and then supplied for what? Irrigation. Then it is called lift irrigation. So it is very simple. The name is suggesting water is flowing under the action of gravity, so this will be flow irrigation. If it is being lifted by some means, manual or mechanical, so it is termed as lift irrigation. So lift irrigation and flow irrigation are the types of surface irrigation. Okay, flow irrigation and lift irrigation. So these are the types of surface irrigation. Now flow irrigation can be further subdivided into two categories. First one is perennial irrigation, and second one is flood irrigation. Okay, so let us see what is this perennial irrigation. Perennial means throughout or continuous. If something is happening throughout the year, like river Ganga, it is a perennial river. River Yamuna, river Brahmaputra, all the rivers from coming from Himalaya, Narmada, all the big rivers, these rivers are perennial rivers because they are carrying water throughout the year. They are supplying the water continuously. Okay, so these are termed as perennial. So in perennial system. What system? Of irrigation. Constant and continuous. Constant and continuous water supply. Continuous and constant water supply is assured to the crops. In perennial system of irrigation, constant and continuous water supply is assured to the crops throughout the crop period. Okay. So in perennial system of irrigation, constant and continuous water supply is assured to crops for what period? For crop period. So in this system of irrigation, water is supplied. How we are maintaining this continuous and constant supply? This you will see in this line. Water is supplied through canal distribution. Through canal distribution system. From where this canal is taking the water? Taking off from above a weir or a reservoir. How this constant water and continuous supply is maintained? By taking water from a weir or reservoir. So let us see what else is there in this perennial system of irrigation. When irrigation is done by diverting the river runoff into the main canal. Okay, so these terms are very important. Not in branch canal, in main canal, by constructing a diversion. We have to divert the water, so we will build diversion weir or a barrage. Where these are constructed? Across the river. So if this kind of system is there, then it is called as direct irrigation. Okay. So example is Ganga canal system. So this is example of direct irrigation. Now let us see what is the opposite of this, or what is the other variation. But if a dam is constructed, if a dam is constructed across a river to store, in this what we are doing, we are directly diverting the water from the weir or barrage. But here what we are doing, we are constructing a dam to store. Dam, what dam is doing? Dam will store the water. To store water during monsoon so as to supply water in the off-taking channels during periods of low flow, then it is termed as this. You can guess what we are doing, we are storing the water, so termed as storage irrigation. Very simple, as the name is there. Here we are doing taking water directly, so name is direct irrigation. Here we are storing the water during monsoon, so that if rainfall is low, we can use that stored water. So what the name is coming? Storage irrigation. So example, Ram Ganga dam project in UP. It is a type of storage, and Ganga canal system is a type of direct irrigation. Okay, so this I am stopping here. In the next class we will see the controlled irrigation, flood irrigation, subsurface irrigation. So hoping you will be at home and safe, you will enjoy the study. We'll meet in the next lecture. Thank you very much.